Hello, good morning, good morning, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. How are you this morning? It is morning at my end, but I know it might be afternoon or evening at your end. Thank you so much for joining me. This is my day 8 of my 10-day Go Life Challenge. And I just want to say thank you to each and every one of you who've been following me or catching up with my replays. I really want to appreciate you this morning, and I want to say thank you. I know people are busy, and for you just stopping by and listening in is an honor and a privilege for me. So thank you so much. And remember to leave your comments, to leave your love for us. This morning, I've told you I run a global digital business. And as I run that business, I have business partners all around the globe. And you have met some of them in my day 6 and 7. Today is my day 8. And today I have another amazing business partner. She's also a friend of mine. And she is all the way from Alberta, Canada. She is joining us today, and it is late on her side. So again, this is going to be a short interview so that we can also let her rest. And her name is Talia. Talia is an amazing person, full of energy, and she's always smiling. Her smile just, it really, raises the spirits to those people who get to know her and who get to hear her. So let me bring her in so that she can tell us who she is and what she does. All right? Thank you. Hello, Talia. How are you today?
I'm good. How are you?
Very good, thank you. I've just been telling our audience what a beautiful smile you have that never leaves your face. It lights up the world. Okay. I haven't told them anything much except that you're from Alberta, Canada. So please, I want you to introduce yourself.
Okay, absolutely. So like you said, I do live in Alberta, Canada. I have my husband, Jim. He's an electrician, and he's been an electrician for 18 years. And I have 2 boys, a 9-year-old and a 3-year-old. I homeschool. So my 9-year-old is in grade 4, and that takes up a good portion of our day doing our schoolwork. It's a lot of fun, though. We've done it since he was in kindergarten, before it was cool, before everybody was doing it.
Yes.
Oh, and wow. We also foster. So our 3-year-old son is our foster son, and we are working through the adoption process of him right now. So he's been in our home since he was 4 days old, and he is 3.5. And he's wonderful. So we're working through that. So that's kind of a little bit about me. Busy at home with my kids all day long, and I love it. It's what I love.
It's amazing, isn't it? Because your day is full, it's occupied with everything that you're doing with the kids and the homeschooling. And there's something else I know about you, Talia, that you haven't told us.
I will tell you. I also, I play the ukulele and I sing. So that's something that it's actually just recent for me. I've been doing it for almost a year now that I've been playing my ukulele and singing actually online for people. It's new for me, but I do love it a lot. So
I always love listening to you sing. Yeah. You come up with some of the very favorite songs that I know, and I always say, wow, this girl is doing something amazing. Okay. Now, because your day is so busy, and like now I know it's slightly after 10 p.m. on your end, I want us to get straight into this. And as a digital business owner, tell us, how do you cope?
I actually love working online because I don't necessarily feel like I don't have to cope too much because it fits in with my life really well. Like right now, I get my work done when my kids are sleeping. And if I need to take a day off because it's been a really hectic day, or when we go camping, because we camp a lot during the summers, it either comes with me or I can take a break from it because it's always running in the background, and it just works around my schedule so beautifully. So I don't ever feel overwhelmed by my business, which I like.
Okay.
It works flawlessly with me.
That's beautiful, Talia. And I think this is something that we have been hearing over and over again, that people love the flexibility, the time flexibility, the location flexibility. And you can choose whether you want to take a day off or whether you want to take a vacation in the middle of the week. But let me take you a bit back and really tell us about what made you venture into this digital business world. What made you venture into it? Because you seem to have such a beautiful life, and you're busy. What made you venture into this? What were the pains that you needed to deal with and the struggles?
For me, I wasn't looking for an online business. I wasn't looking for any business, but I was looking for a change. I knew something had to give, because we were at the point where we're doing okay, but we were only just getting by. There was no extra. There was no extra ever, and all those goals and dreams, those extra things that we had, were never going to happen if we didn't make some kind of change and do something extra to make that happen. And then on top of that, with the adoption of our son coming up, adoption's an expensive process. It's very expensive. And so that was kind of looming over me. And I thought, well, I need to do something to supplement these extra costs that we have coming into our life. And so my mom actually had come across this business first, and she knew that I was looking. She knew that I needed something, and she did a lot of research into it, and then she kind of came to me and she said, "This is what we need to do, because this is gonna make the change in our lives. This is gonna make the difference." And so after that, it was kind of just a done deal for me. You know, my mom is my superhero, and so when she said we're doing this, I just back for me. I trust her, and I knew that it was going to be a good thing, and it has been. We've been doing it for 2 years now, and I love it. So,
isn't that amazing? That actually your mom was your pathfinder, so to speak, and she's the one who did all the due diligence for you. So for you, it was a matter of, I trust my mom, and I will go with what she says because I know she has done her due diligence. A lot of people go through hearing all this and they see the opportunity, but they're still very skeptical. And in a lot of times, they really don't have somebody to even show them how they can do the due diligence, you know. So they get stuck. They know they need to make a change. They know a change needs to happen, but they just don't know how to have it done, you know. So that's amazing that for you, you had somebody who had done your due diligence for you. I know when I was looking for this, because I was looking for change as well, and I came across this, but I was very, very skeptical. I was like, do I really want to do this? There's so many scams out there on the internet. But once I did my due diligence, you know, I was fully sold onto it. And one of the ways that really assisted me in doing my due diligence was simply going in to watch the webinar. The 90 minutes webinar had all the questions that I had answered for me. And I thought that was very, very thoughtful for the people who put this together, that you don't have to go talking to people. You just sit and watch the webinar for 90 minutes and you get your time. You get all your answers. Now, tell me, Talia, having been in this business and having everything else that's going on around you, how has this business impacted your life, or how has your life been impacted by you being a digital business owner?
It's been the impact has been huge. I have noticed personally in myself that I'm a happier person.
Oh, wow.
Because I've learned that when you're building a business, you have to focus a lot more on building up a positive mindset and learning not to let the little things bother you, and all these different things that I never focused on before, and I never worked on growing myself before in those ways. I always thought I was a pretty positive person, but when I started working in the online world, I realized I'm really not as positive as I need to be, and I need to be in better control of the way that my mind thinks all the time. And so that's been huge, I've noticed, because it doesn't just play a role in my business, but it plays a role in my family as a mother and as a sister and as a wife and as a daughter. I just have a more positive approach to all the relationships in my life, even outside of business, which came from running a business. And that's honestly been one of the best parts for me, is seeing that change. And then as well as seeing my confidence grow. I never would have had the confidence to play my ukulele and sing online. And it's true. It came from this business. It
Oh,
came
wow.
from my sister, actually. She's been playing ukulele for a long time. She actually learned on a ukulele that I brought back from a holiday in Hawaii for my dad. And my sister picked up this little $10 display ukulele, and she just started playing it and learning it when she was really young. And I was jealous. I thought, man, I want to do that. Why can't I play the ukulele? And one day when I had been running my business for about a year, and my sister was playing her ukulele with my dad, and I just said, man, I wish I could do that. And she told me, then just pick up a ukulele and play it. And I went home that night and I thought, I can run an online business.
Yes.
I can communicate with people all over the world and help them run businesses all over the world. Why can't I just play a ukulele? And so it's grown my confidence in so many ways, because it's showed me that if I can do this and be successful at it as just the average Joe that I feel, I can do anything. So
Amazing. Amazing. Hi, Lula. We acknowledge you. Thank you so much for joining us. And this is something that I've kept on hearing over and over again. As I talk to the different business partners, as I go into the community, it's the same thing. And, it's not by chance that everybody says that they have been impacted positively, especially in the areas of personal growth, in areas of mindset. This is all part of the design of the business and the business model. And I keep saying this business model is genius.
yeah.
Whoever thought of it, it is truly genius, because it encompasses all components of people's lives,
Yep.
and you just have to go pick, today I need this, today I need that, tomorrow I need that. And you just come and work with whatever has already been laid out for you. We keep saying 90% is done. The heavy lifting is done for you. All you need to do is focus on your 10%, isn't it? Talia, because we have heard about the impact and how you got into this business, please tell our audience how best they can be able to come into this business as well.
You know what? The best way to come into this business is the same way that you and I started this business. That 90-minute webinar that you were talking about, that there's a pathway. And it's really important that people walk the same pathway, because when we see somebody who's been successful in a business, we can't just skip to the end where they are. That doesn't create success. What creates success is following the success pathway that people take and walking the same path, right? You can never find success just jumping to the end, because you'd be completely overwhelmed and it wouldn't work.
Exactly.
So follow the pathway, start with the first step, and then move from there.
Okay. And to take that first step, to be able to go in and watch the webinar, The links are being posted at the bottom of this screen, where you can take the links given and just go in, book your spot and watch that 90 minutes webinar. Okay, I do really appreciate you, Talia, and thank you so much for all that you do for us in the community. Oh, you're just amazing. I want to be like you when I grow up.
Well, thank you so much for having me. I just adore you. You're just wonderful.
Thank you so much. Okay, I will leave you to it so that you do. I know you have other interviews lined up for you, and I just want to really appreciate you for coming online. I want to appreciate our viewers and those who will come and watch the replay. Each and every one of you are very special to us. Leave your comments. If there's anything you'd like to know, please leave your questions for us and we shall be able to get back to you. But go in, watch that webinar. All right. So for now, we want to say thank you. We want to sign off. Thank you so much, Talia. Thank you so much, our viewers, and God bless you. Stay safe and above all, stay positive. Thank you. Bye.